Hello, everyone, and welcome to English Podcast Home. My name is Adam.
And my name is Sarah. We are very happy you are here with us today.
In this podcast, we help you learn English in a slow and easy way. Our conversations are simple and clear, so you can practice your listening and speaking.
Yes, you can relax, listen carefully, and learn English naturally with us.
Today, we have a very helpful topic for English learners.
Yes, today we are talking about how to practice English every day.
Many people want to improve their English, but they do not know what to do daily.
So, in this episode, Adam and I will share simple ideas, useful vocabulary, and a natural conversation to help you learn.
If you want to improve your English step by step, this podcast is perfect for you.
And if you enjoy learning English with us, please subscribe to the channel.
Don't forget to like this video.
And you can also write a comment to tell us where you are learning English from.
Yes, we love reading your comments.
And please share this video with your friends who want to learn English.
Now, let's start today's slow English conversation.
Let's begin.
Hello, Sarah. Today, I want to ask you a simple question. What do you usually do in the morning?
Hello, Adam. That is a nice question. In the morning, I usually wake up at 7 o'clock. I like to start my day slowly. First, I drink a glass of water and open the window to get some fresh air.
That sounds very relaxing. Do you usually use your phone in the morning, or do you try to stay away from it?
I try not to use my phone immediately. I think it is better to begin the day with a calm mind. Sometimes I check my messages, but I prefer to wait a little while.
I understand. I have a similar habit. When I wake up, I like to make a cup of coffee. Coffee helps me feel more awake and ready for the day.
Coffee is very popular in the morning. I usually drink tea instead. Tea makes me feel relaxed and focused.
That's interesting. After you drink tea, what do you usually do next?
After my tea, I like to read something small. Sometimes I read a short article and sometimes I read a few pages of a book. Reading in the morning helps my mind wake up.
That is a great habit. Reading is also very helpful for learning English. Do you ever read English in the morning?
Yes, sometimes I do. I try to read simple English texts. It helps me learn new words and understand sentences better.
I think that is a very good idea. Even reading for 10 minutes every day can improve your English.
Yes, I agree. Small habits can make a big difference over time.
After reading, do you usually have breakfast?
Yes, I do. Breakfast is very important for me. I usually eat something simple like eggs, bread, or fruit.
That sounds healthy. I also like simple breakfasts. Sometimes I eat yogurt with fruit. It is quick and easy.
That is a good choice. A healthy breakfast gives us energy for the day.
I agree. I also think the morning is a great time to think about our plans for the day.
Yes, planning the day in the morning is very helpful. It makes the day more organized and less stressful.
That is true. When I start my day calmly, I feel more positive and productive.
Me too. A peaceful morning can make the whole day better.
Today, I want to talk about something very important for English learners. The topic is how to practice English every day. Many people want to improve their English, but they do not know what to do daily. Sarah, what do you think is a good way to practice English every day?
I think the best way is to keep things simple. Many learners think they need many books or long lessons, but that is not always true. Even small practice every day can help a lot. For example, reading a short text in English every day can slowly improve your understanding.
Yes, I agree with you. Small practice is very powerful. When people practice a little every day, their brain becomes more familiar with the language. For example, listening to a short English podcast every day can help improve listening skills.
That is a very good example. Listening is very important. When people listen to English often, they begin to understand the rhythm and the sound of the language. Even if they do not understand every word, they are still learning.
That is true. Many learners worry when they do not understand everything, but that is normal. Learning a language takes time and patience. The important thing is to continue practicing.
Yes, patience is very important. I also think speaking is a very helpful practice. Even if someone is alone, they can still speak English. They can talk about their day, their plans, or their thoughts.
That is a great idea. Speaking alone may feel strange at first, but it really helps. When people speak, they practice forming sentences and using vocabulary.
Exactly. Another simple practice is writing. Writing a few sentences every day can improve grammar and vocabulary. For example, someone can write a short diary in English about their day.
I like that idea very much. Writing a diary is simple and useful. It also helps people think in English.
Yes, and when people think in English, learning becomes faster. Slowly, English becomes a natural part of their daily life.
That is a very good point. Learning English should become a daily habit, just like brushing your teeth or drinking water.
Yes, exactly. When English becomes a habit, learning feels easier and more enjoyable.
So the key idea is simple. Practice a little every day, stay patient, and enjoy the process of learning.
I completely agree. Small, daily practice can lead to big improvement over time.
Now let's practice some useful vocabulary about learning English. I will say a word and we will talk about it. Our first word is practice.
Practice means doing something again and again so you can become better at it. When people practice English, they read, listen, speak, or write many times. Practice helps the brain remember new words and sentences.
That is a good explanation. Here is a simple sentence. I practice English every day for 20 minutes.
That is a great habit. Here's another example sentence. If you practice a little every day, your English will slowly improve.
Very nice. Let's learn another useful word. The second word is habit.
A habit is something you do regularly, often without thinking too much about it. For example, brushing your teeth every morning is a habit. When learning English, daily study can also become a habit.
That makes sense. Here is my example sentence. Listening to English podcasts is a good habit for language learners.
Yes, it is a very helpful habit. Here's another example. Reading one page of an English book every night can become a strong learning habit.
Excellent. Now let's move to our third word. The third word is improve.
Improve means to become better at something. When you improve your English, your speaking, listening, reading, and writing become stronger.
Good explanation. Here is my example sentence. I want to improve my English speaking skills.
That is a common goal for many learners. Here's another example. Watching English videos can help improve your listening.
Great. Now let's learn one more useful word. The fourth word is confident.
Confident means feeling sure about yourself and your ability. When someone feels confident speaking English, they are not afraid to talk or make small mistakes.
I like that word. Here is my example sentence. After many months of practice, she feels confident speaking English.
That is a nice example. Here's another sentence. The more you speak English, the more confident you will become.
That is very true. Confidence grows with practice.
Yes, and learners should remember that mistakes are part of learning.
Exactly. Practice, good habits, improvement, and confidence are all important for learning English.
And when learners use these words in real conversations, they remember them much better.
Sarah, I want to ask you something. When did you start learning English?
That is a good question, Adam. I started learning English when I was in school. At that time, English was a subject in my class, but I did not practice it very much outside the classroom.
I understand. Many people learn English in school, but they do not use it in real life. When did you start practicing English more seriously?
I started practicing more a few years later. I realized that English is very useful. It helps people communicate with others around the world. So I decided to spend more time learning it.
That is interesting. What was the first thing you did to improve your English?
The first thing I did was listening. I listened to simple English podcasts and videos. At the beginning, it was difficult to understand everything, but slowly my listening became better.
That sounds very similar to my experience. When I started learning English, I also listened to many conversations. Sometimes I listened to the same audio many times.
That is a very good method. Repeating audio can really help the brain learn new sounds and words.
Yes, I remember one short conversation that I listened to again and again. At first, I understood only a few words, but after some days, I understood almost the whole conversation.
That must have felt very encouraging.
Yes, it did. It gave me confidence to continue learning. What about speaking? When did you start speaking English more often?
Speaking was a little difficult for me at first. I felt shy and nervous. I was afraid of making mistakes.
I think many learners feel the same way.
Yes, but later I understood something important. Making mistakes is normal when learning a language, so I decided to speak more, even if my English was not perfect.
That is a great mindset. Practice is the best teacher.
Exactly. I started speaking with friends and sometimes even speaking to myself in English.
Speaking to yourself can be very helpful. It gives you time to think and create sentences.
Yes, and it helps build confidence. Over time, speaking becomes easier and more natural.
I agree with that. Learning English is a journey, and every small step is important.
That is very true. The most important thing is to keep practicing and enjoy the process.
Yes, learning should be fun and positive.
And when people stay patient and practice regularly, their English will definitely improve.
That brings us to the end of today's episode. We hope you enjoyed this slow and simple English conversation.
Yes, and we hope this podcast helped you practice your listening and learn some new words.
Remember, improving your English takes time. Try to practice a little every day.
Small steps every day can make a big difference over time.
If you enjoyed learning English with us today, please subscribe to our channel, English Podcast Home.
And don't forget to like this video. Your support helps our channel grow.
You can also write a comment below and tell us where you are learning English from.
We really enjoy reading your comments and hearing from our listeners around the world.
And if you think this podcast is helpful, please share this video with your friends who want to learn English.
Learning English together is always more fun.
Thank you very much for listening and practicing English with us today.
We hope to see you again in the next episode.
Keep practicing
Keep learning.
and keep speaking English.
Goodbye, everyone.